elements of the U.S. and South Vietnamese Air Forces were directed to launch joint retaliatory attacks against barracks and staging areas in the southern portion of North Vietnam. On this map you see Hanoi, the capital of North Vietnam, Saigon, the capital of South Vietnam. The line of demarcation between the two countries at the 17th parallel. The targets agreed upon for the joint retaliatory attacks were barracks areas and staging areas in the southern portion of North Vietnam. As I say, elements of the U.S. and South Vietnamese Air Forces were directed to launch joint retaliatory attacks against those targets. These are the areas which Hanoi has used as bases for the infiltration of men and equipment out of South Vietnam, or out of the southern portion of North Vietnam, across the border into Laos, down the corridor through Laos, and into South Vietnam. I think it's quite clear that this was a test of the will, a clear challenge of the political purpose of both the U.S. and South Vietnamese governments.
I don't think it's very useful to speculate on the relation of this to Mr. Kosygin's happening to be in Hanoi at the present time. I would remind you that the Soviet government does have obligations itself to see to the independence of South Vietnam, since it is a party to the 1954 Accords.